Good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lady G, and I'm back with a new video um, in the kitchen with some Idaho potatoes. Be cooking that tonight. And what I'm gonna do an old-fashioned stew on these potatoes. I have already started my boil. So what I'm gonna do, I left this one out to show you. These potatoes have been washed and dried off. And what I do, I'm just slicing it. Like so. Since my boil have already started, I'm just gonna go and just cut this in half. But this is the way I used to cook these. I cut them in half like this, half and halves, and we put it in the boiling hot water. Let me go here. So I just put these in, and I'm just gonna drop them in the hot in the water here. And all you're doing is just boiling these. And what I'm gonna do later on, I'm going to be seasoning these potatoes with black pepper and salt. And I'm adding in cut onions. Right now, I'm adding just a little bit more water because you want to keep those covered with the water as they boil. And once they boil out, they're ready to mash. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these. So I'm going to get ready to add the onions. And once again, these are Idaho potatoes. It's a 48-ounce bag, well, 3-pound bag. And I'm going to be cooking with salt tonight, black pepper, and I'm going to be seasoning with some parsley flakes, and garlic powder. We're going to use some of that tonight as well. So when I get this cut up, and I usually these onions kind of like big. I don't cut them up too small. And my onions been washed as well. And I go on and just separate them. And also tonight, I am going to be cooking some of Walmart's beef tips, which we already know they already seasoned for you. What I usually do, I always go and add more water to it and add more seasoning. So this can be like a light evening meal. I won't do too much heavy cooking today. And the reason why I'm not going to do a lot of cooking is because this has been a very busy day for me. So I want to take it easy. And I'm going to turn it back up, my heat. And once I can insert, I always use the knife all the way through with my potatoes, and I know they're done. Okay. I'm not going to season these potatoes until they done, until they finish boiling out. Because sometimes you may have to go back and keep adding water because they're boiling. So that's why I don't do any seasoning until they finish boiling. Now with the beef stew, there's nothing to do with that because, like I said, it's already seasoned. So what I'm gonna be doing, well, there's everything I'm cooking tonight. I'm using 2 packages of the beef stew and salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and parsley flakes. Okay, and I just open up the carton and just put the beef stew thing in. I'm just gonna add some water. This is 1 cup. One cup and a half. I'm just going to season this. More black pepper. Like I said, if you use this kind from Walmart, you really don't have to do any seasoning with this. If you don't, if you don't want to. But I always like to do my little extra. So these are the parsley flakes. And if you also would be adding extra to your seasoning, just season to taste. And right now I'm turning my heat on high until I get it warming up like I want it. I'm just going to let this simmer. I'm adding my garlic powder, just a little bit. And mix my salt. And like so. And I'm just going to cover this and let this start boiling out. I want to check on my potatoes. To show you what they're looking like. And this don't take long to boil. And you notice I kept the one I just put in, put them on the side to themselves, so I know exactly how to go back in and just make sure these are cooking. Now the other ones, I know these are almost done. And what I do, if I don't want to overcook them, I usually take some of them out and I just put them in a separate like bowl and give them time for the other one to go on and cook. But I only just kept that one out to show you exactly how I just cut them up. So, you see like this one, you can tell it's already done cooked well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start taking those out. Then I'm gonna place them back in. We're gonna move this. And I'm just getting another bowl, getting a bowl, and I'm gonna take the one that's already cooked enough because I don't want them just getting overcooked. If they tear apart, it don't make any difference because I'm going to put them back in. And what I would not be removing the peel off it, because I found out that when you mash that, it'd be very delicious when you mash. Now, if I had to put that actual one that I showed you all, how I cut it up, all this would have been done. So these used to take like, it's all depending on how you cut yours. But I turned this on high, where I cooked them on high, and these are ready to mash down, because I'm going to have to slow cook these. Be very careful with this because they are very hot. Very hot. And you notice what I'm using? I call it my spill spoon because they have the holes in there. I don't want to remove any of the water or the liquid. I just want to take the potatoes out. And these are going to be stewed white potatoes. Some people slice theirs thin. And that's a good way as well too, because I have cooked mine like that as well. All you're doing is getting them done enough so you can mash them. That's all. And what you see me doing now, I'm just only moving these because I don't want these overcooking. While my other one, the one I just cut in, is getting done. And if I already had that other one done, right now you will see me start mashing my potatoes. And you wouldn't be seeing this process because I wouldn't have to remove anything out of just my pot here. And once you see me mash them, you're going to see why. I'm telling you that I don't have to remove them if I had already had the other one cooked. So this is going to cook on high. And let this go and finish boiling out. I'm going to stop this video and I'll be back.